Like damn, she wanna afford to touch me. I say I want it, and she got it.
What's good? It's your boy Jay. That's me. Let's get into Bash in Berlin predictions for Saturday, August the 31st, 2024. We will go over the predictions. Should be a pretty fun show. So, according to StubHub, there's only 1% remaining of the tickets that are left. It's like less than 1% of tickets remaining. This is for Smackdown as well. So I expect for it to be a sold-out show, a jam-packed show. It'll probably be like it was for Clash at the Castle and stuff like that. And so that's probably what it'll be. The Uber Arena, I'm pretty sure it probably has a capacity that can hold probably a good between 40 to 60,000, which is pretty solid. So that's pretty cool. They should be able to get that and more with this card. And as with all WWE international shows, this one starts at 1 p.m., which is good. So this is solid. And also, on the match card, it says 5 matches. So you know good and damn well with Triple H booking, it's going to be long. All the matches are going to be long, for sure. I'm excited for a couple of matches. Not the entire card. I don't think that there'll be any surprises. We may get one match added to the show to even it out to 6 matches. So it could happen. So fingers crossed for that. But it'll probably just be 5 matches in total. But there still could be something that takes place on Smackdown. So, yeah. So we have 5 matches on the card. Just 5 for right now. There could be a 6th one added. I doubt it, though. So we have the Unholy Union, which is Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. I got a feeling that the Unholy Union will probably win more than likely. They'll retain. I don't see them dropping the titles until Smackdown officially moves back to USA on September the 13th. So that's probably when they'll officially drop the titles. So I expect for Blair Davenport to get involved. I'm not really all too excited about this match anyway. There's not really a story going into this. This was just announced on Monday during Monday Night Raw. So it's fine. But I do expect for Alba Fire and Isla Dawn to remain tag team champions with the help of Blair Davenport. And that way they have a couple of weeks to build for the premiere of SmackDown when they go to USA. So that's probably what will happen more than likely. And plus that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Because you want SmackDown to be a big show. You want that show to be big. You always want your premieres to stand out and to be something that's worth talking about. But we'll see how it all plays out. Moving on. Next, Randy Orton versus Gunther for the for the World Heavyweight Championship. So it's a stipulation for this match so far. So according to the Wikipedia page, if Orton wins, he'll stay on Monday Night Raw. If Gunther will be transferred transferred to SmackDown. So that's interesting. That's pretty cool. Do I see Gunther losing? No, I don't. Why would he lose? To me, this seems more of like an opener, and that's probably what they'll open the show with. I don't see this main eventing the show. I just don't. I believe that the main reason why they gave us McIntyre and Roman Reigns 2 years ago at Clash at the Castle was because how big of a star Roman is. Now, Randy, he's still a draw. Randy can still make the company money and whatnot and all that shit. But I just don't see Randy main eventing a show. I just don't. And he's one of the GOATs. He is. I've always liked Randy. But I just don't see Gunther actually closing out the show. But I expect for Gunther to win and for Randy Orton to head back to SmackDown, to where he'll probably be the one to start his slow turn of becoming a heel facing Cody. So I'm pretty sure that he'll probably be the one to confront Kevin Owens eventually. I think he should do it on that next SmackDown after Bash in Berlin. That's how it should happen, but we'll have to wait and see. I'm sort of excited for this to an extent. So, yeah. Moving on. The Judgment Day. Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan versus the Terror Twins, Rhea Ripley and Damian Priest. Mixed match tag. Should be fun. Who gets the win here? I'm going to go with the Terror Twins. It makes sense. Why wouldn't they? And then I do expect, as we get closer to Bad Blood, I expect for the feud between Liv Morgan and Rhea Ripley to intensify. And we'll probably either get one of the 4 matches, and this is just me speaking hypothetically, and this is just me speaking out loud. I don't know, but this is my honest opinion. This is what I would do if I had the power to book it. We could do one of the 4 match stipulations: a steel cage, a Hell in a Cell, an I Quit match, or a last woman standing match. One of the 4. I'm fine with either of them, but that's what I would do. And I do expect for Liv Morgan and Rhea to have their feud, I wouldn't say end, but continue at Bad Blood. So I'm saying Liv loses at Bad Blood in some type of stipulation match, whatever it's going to be. And then you can do Liv and Rhea 3 at Survivor Series, where Rhea ultimately defeats Liv Morgan. That's what I would do. That's long-term booking, and it makes perfect sense. Moving on. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship. Obviously, Cody Rhodes is going to win. I think what will happen post-match is Kevin Owens will get frustrated. He'll turn heel. He might just give Cody maybe the pop-up powerbomb. But I do expect for him to turn heel. If not, he'll definitely do it on the following SmackDown. So that's what they might do. But I expect for Cody to win here, obviously. Point blank, period. Like, Why wouldn't you? Main event, well, not really, but the last match on the card, strap match, CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre. I'm very excited about this. I'm a fan of both guys. Who wins this? Obviously CM Punk. So then there would be 1-for-1. Who wins the feud? I would hope Drew McIntyre. Because the real feud for CM Punk is going to be Seth Rollins. And they probably won't build towards that until around maybe Survivor Series. Because I expect for Rollins to be out close. Close to Survivor Series. So he probably will come back maybe like that second week in November. So that would be cool. Drew, I don't know what you would do going forward after his feud with CM Punk. I don't know. I expect either Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, or CM Punk to be world champion by the time Raw moves to Netflix. So again, I do think that Gunther will have a transitional title reign. And I think it would make sense for Gunther to lose his championship at Survivor Series. That's just what I would do. You got to get focused on that. Because Triple H is a dumbass. And he decided not to do a fucking pay-per-view in December. Which is dumb. So you have to have Survivor Series be your last major pay-per-view of the year, which doesn't make any sense. Your last pay-per-view of the year should actually be TLC and just bring it back. That's what I would do. So you can have something. So, I don't know. But I do think that as we get closer to Raw being moved to Netflix, it's either the world champion going in for that show is going to either be CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, or Seth Rollins. It's going to be one of those three guys. And it's probably going to be Punk because he's more of a draw than Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. But I do expect for CM Punk to win the strap match. And those are my predictions. So I'm going to go over them one more time. The Unholy Union, they're going to retain the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships via the help of Blair Davenport. The Terror Twins, Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley, they're going to win the mixed tag match. Gunther is going to retain his World Heavyweight Championship against Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes is going to retain his undisputed WWE Championship. And CM Punk will win the strap match. So it should be a good show overall. Again, there might be a sixth match added on the card. It could happen, but I doubt it. Triple H mainly just does 5 matches. At times he might do 6, and at times he might do 7. But for most of the international shows that he's booked and that he's done, it's always been 5. So it's going to be long matches. But Bash in Berlin should be fun. So what do you guys think of Bash in Berlin? What are your predictions? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.